Let's come all the way up. We're gonna flow. Release your arms down. Arms up. Forward fold. Lengthen through your spine, step, hop, however you do plank. Lower to chaturanga or to the floor. Roll through your upward dog or cobra. Up and back to your downward facing dog. You can use your knees, make it yours. Right leg rises up. Right leg on the inside of your right hand. Back toes stay tucked, so you're in a low crescent. Come up onto your left fingertips and circle your right arm and straighten your right leg any amount, so you're kind of in a revolved triangle. And then come on back down to bend your right knee into a low crescent. So we'll do that 2 more times. Circle into that revolved triangle, sink. Circle, sink. Take your left knee to the floor. Swing your left shin all the way around so you face towards the left edge of your mat and you're sitting on your tucked toe. So if it's a lot, you can come up, sit back down, come up, sit back down. You can also take your right arm and press it into your inner knee. Slice that arm straight and turn your chest. If you want to, take your left arm behind you and interlock your inner right thigh. Roll it open. Turn all the way back to your right foot. This time, kickstand your left toes to the left side of your mat. Hold on to your right ankle and reach it back behind you into a back bend with a quad stretch. As you exhale, right knee to your right shoulder, curl in. And as you inhale, open it up, open your right shoulder. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, open it up. And if catching is challenging, you can do this without the catch. Okay, option to curl in. Place your hand and sole of your foot together and then press out and push your foot and sole of your foot together. Push with your arm, kick with your foot. Find strength instead of pull there. And release. Take that right foot forwards, tuck your back set of toes, lift your knees, crescent. Step it back to down dog, your choice. Flow through a vinyasa. Lower, roll it open, pull back. Left leg high. Left foot on the inside of your left hand. Stay low, back toes tucked. And then it's your right fingertips on the floor. Revolve triangle variation with your left arm up. Sink back into low crescent 2 more times. Inhale, open it up, straighten your left leg any amount. Sink. Open. Sink. Take your right knee to the floor. Swing your right shin all the way around so that you face the long right edge of your mat. Tuck your toes. You can come up and down or stay on the broken toe form of your right foot. Slice your left hand on your inner left knee. Roll right. Maybe take a bind. Turn all the way back to your left foot. Kickstand your right toes to the right. Hold on to your left ankle. Open up into a bow shape on the top left side. Curl it in. Open it up. 1. Curl it in. Open it up for 2. Curl it in. Open it up for 3. And then curl it in and take your hand and foot together if you like and push your foot and your hand together. Feel that connection of your Pada Bandha area to your hand. Feel that strength instead of pull, of push instead of pull. Push strength. Release it. Take that left foot all the way forwards. Lift your back knee. Step back, your choice. Flow through chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog. Right leg high. Right foot forwards, left knee to the earth. Sink back into a runner stretch with your back toes tucked. Come on forwards 3 times. Exhale, sink back. Come forwards. Sink back and stay this time. If you like, sit up. You can stay a little forwards, back toes tucked. If you like, roll onto a tippy toe squat and see if you can lift your right leg up and maybe find a balance. Maybe sink right into a one-legged squat and find a pistol squat. Hands can come to the floor. Shift it all the way forwards. Stamp your right foot down and untuck your back set of toes. And then sink back to sit on the top of the left foot. Forwards you go. Sink back to sit on the top of the left foot. Forwards you go. Sink back to sit on the top of the left foot. So you can stay there in forward fold, sitting on the ankle, or you can take your ankle to the outside of your hip and sit down. For that, you might want to block underneath your hips and forward fold. Tighten the underside of your right knee there. Take a bit deep breath in. Breath out. We're gonna come forwards into a half moon. So you might take your block, stamp your right foot down, lift your left leg up to a half moon. So you can stay there or curl in, grab a hold of your left ankle and open up 3 times. Open, close. Curling in, open, close. One more time, open, close. And this time, if you like, you can open up and reach or press your hand and foot together. Push, 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 and get longer and stronger in that push movement. Push the ground away. Push your foot into your hand into your foot. And then release that leg all the way down to your low crescent. It's your choice here. You can step back, lower, upward dog or cobra, downward facing dog. Left leg high. Left foot on the inside of your left hand. Right knee down. Go back into the toe tucked runner stretch and forwards. Back and forwards. Melting into your fascia, back. And this time we'll stay back. I'm gonna tuck my pinky toe under. Come on up. And you have an option to lift your right knee and maybe float your left leg and find a balance, right? Or roll right onto a one-legged squat and find a pistol squat. Let's shift forwards and shift right into that left foot. Untuck your back set of toes and go back and forward. So you're sitting on the toenail side of the foot as you go back and forwards. Now you can go back here and stay. You can sit right on that heel, and my heel is just in front of my sit bone. Or use a block, take your hips to the inside of that foot into Tiryang Mukha Ekapada Paschimottanasana, it's a mouthful, and forward fold any amount. Your breath in. Your breath out. We'll shift forwards into a half moon. So you might take your block or not, take it to the floor, open into your half moon, take your right knee and curl in, open up. 2 more times, curl in, open up. Finding Pada Bandha, the trident on your bottom foot. Curl in, open up. Now if you like, curl in, release, reach, or sole of the foot and hand, push, 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 push. Get longer, get stronger in that push movement. Feel your hamstring light up. Push into the earth with your trident and release it. Step it back to your low crescent. So nice. You can step back and flow. Toning the transversus abdominis by squeezing your hip bones together through your up dog and your down dog. Right leg high. Right leg comes across, so the outer part of your right foot comes across to the left hand. Straighten that leg any amount and then sink into like a pigeon form with your knee towards your wrist, right wrist. Straighten your leg, sink. Straighten your leg, and sink. Okay, straighten your leg, and you might want to block for this, but see if you can put the whole sole of your right foot into the floor and stay on tippy toes on your back foot. Squeeze your inner ankles together, and maybe you do a strange, very balancy, tightrope sort of variation of Parivrita Trikonasana, revolved triangle. Come on down and settle into a pigeon form. So you can pull that right foot in and point your toe. Use your block if you need to, you can put it underneath. Settle forwards and take a few breaths. I'll also give you a couple of options here. So you can come up, squeeze your inner legs together, engage your right hip, look over your left shoulder. You could use a block for your right hand here, and hold on to your left inner foot. Now you can squeeze it in towards your hip, and then kick it back. Squeeze it in. Kick it back. Squeeze it in, lifting out of your low spine. Kick it back, and now if you like, push foot and sole of the foot, trident, and hand together. And it's like you're completing a circuit of pushing those together and get long and strong. And maybe your right arm reaches up. You might find a mudra. You might find a deep breath in. A long breath out. Push. And find that push strength. Release it out. Hands find the earth. Step back. Your option here to flow with those slings of support through your transverse abdominals. Upward dog and downward dog. Left leg high. Left leg across. Pinky toe side of the foot to the right side of your mat. Straighten any amount, and then sort of a pigeon variation. Straighten and pigeon. Straighten. Melting open that lateral line of the leg. Straighten. Stay on your back set of tippy toes. See if you can get your left foot flat. Your right foot could be on a block or on your fingertips. And it's a strange balancy version of Parivrita Trikonasana. Squeezing your inner legs together, widening your outer hips apart. Hands come down, take it into your pigeon, point your toe. You can melt forwards or you can come up. Feel free to use a block under your hip in front to look over your right shoulder, and you can reach or grab. The grabbing is a little bit softer than the pushing. So you can pull in with a little bit more of a passive back leg. Push out. Pull in, push out, and then push, but also kick your foot into your hand. Roll forwards and feel super engagement through your whole leg. Also, I'm super engaging my left leg, and I might reach up. Now you can pulse through, softening a little bit, pushing a little bit more. You might find a mudra. You might find a long breath in. A slow breath out. Release it out. Step back, maybe through a flow. Chaturanga, upward dog, downward facing dog. Similar sequence.